Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Subscriber Challenge episode 2. And this was an idea that was suggested after I posted my first video. Not in the comment section, but kind of elsewhere. Someone suggested it might be a fun idea to try and get a swarm without taking any kills. Now, I remember seeing people having done this a few months after the game came out, but I hadn't watched any of those videos. I didn't want to watch any before I tried it myself, just in case I ended up creating kind of a carbon copy of those gameplays. So I went about it in my own way, and I thought straight away domination ground war is going to be my best bet. A lot of aircraft to take down. There's going to be a good source of points. So I rolled out with a Salt Shield FHJ. Salt Shield is going to help me keep me alive if anyone happens to see me. It's also going to help me take those flags without being shot. As you can see here, rolled out with an FHJ. That's an easy 75 points right there. And a Black Cat, because that's an extra aircraft you can take down. And I muddled with the idea of taking attack grenade and scavenger and trying to get loads of attack grenade assists, but I kind of thought about it realistically and realised that probably wasn't going to happen. And other than that, it's a lot of it just generally about patience. I'd played quite a few games where I'd played a lot more aggressively. I'd run along with the kind of rushes in the team, and I've been kind of at the front of the pack, and I've been doing that because you can get a lot of assists out of people shooting your shield and then dying. That's 50 points if someone shoots your shield and then gets shot by a teammate. And when I first went about this, I thought it was going to be a lot about kind of getting points very quickly and kind of just getting lucky other than that. As it turned out, it's actually just more about patience and just kind of doing it over the course of a match. And this is what I tried on this game. Obviously, if you're searching on your own on ground war, it's actually quite difficult to get into a game that hasn't already started. So I finally got into this game at the beginning, and I thought, you know what, I'll just try playing one really slowly and seeing how that goes. And a swarm is obviously 1900 points if you're running hardline, which I saw fit to do, because I thought that's probably going to be a good idea. Oh yeah, care package helicopters, very good. 125 points, and they only take one rocket, so definitely look out for those. It doesn't just apply to this either. If you're near a kill streak and you've got the means to take something down and the enemy gets a care package, just take out the helicopter. Unlikely that you're going to stop them from getting the package, but it's easy 125 points for you. So what was I saying? So I thought I'd go about this one kind of over the course of an entire match, and with hardline on, it's only going to take about 1550 or 1650 points to get that swarm. The other piece of luck you have to rely on is having a fairly decent team. I've played a lot of games where the whole team would just kind of hang back with snipers, just watching B rather than actually trying to help me cap it. And trying to cap it on your own if you can't kill anyone is very difficult. Even with an assault shield, people are going to end up killing you. So thankfully I had a really good team, and I've probably got a lot to thank for them for this. At this point, I'm thinking I need about 800 points per round to get to that swarm. But then I realise I've got my other score streaks to rely on, and the assist from them is going to make up a lot of the points. This was the end of the first round, and I had about 20 seconds left. I had no other means to take down aircraft, and A and B were capped, so there's no other way I'm going to get points at that point. So I kind of thought I'd just sit that out. 725 points there I had at the end, so that's almost halfway. Unfortunately, I've still got those kill streaks to fall back on now. Didn't go UAV counter UAV because they just aren't going to get you enough points that way around. Also, if you get both the kill streaks you're relying on to get assists right at the beginning, and then they get you, what, 200 points or so, now you've got nothing all the way to swarm, and that's just going to disappoint you if you get really far and then get killed. So I thought, why not just hedge all my bets on the kind of later kill streaks? Not only are they going to get me a shed load of points when I finally do get them, but they're also going to stop me from dying. Getting this flag was tricky, there's people everywhere. But they're going to stop me from dying. VSAT EMP is a very powerful combo. For kills, if you're going for kills, if you're not trying to get killed, or if you're trying to just stay alive, and it's also very good. I get very lucky here as well. Somebody captured C flag, managed to get around behind us, and that's obviously way too early in the game for going C flag, so we get that back straight away, and luckily I managed to get in on that. And that's the VSAT EMP, and as you can see, the amount of assist points you can get off these two kill streaks is immense. They last, I think, about a minute each compared to the 30 seconds of counter UAV and UAV, which is another reason why they're a lot more useful. Also, you're gonna get more chance to get assists off them because it's a VSAT, and if there's a VSAT up, your teammates know exactly where the enemy is. They're going to take more kills as a result of that than they are UAV, and you're going to get more assist points because of that. Also, you're going to get the extra assist points from the EMP every time they take a kill from the VSAT's help. So you've got that kind of double thing going on, and that's the swarm right there, and that kind of goes to show how amazing that kind of VSAT EMP combo is with the hardline. I can't put my swarm up at the moment because actually a teammate got one just before I did. I think he was the guy who got the VSAT at the end of the first round, which unfortunately got countered. And I wanted to just finish this game up without taking any kills with the riot shield at all. I just want to let my swarm be the only amount of kills. And I can tell you it's very satisfying to call in a swarm without having taken any kills or any deaths. So I definitely recommend trying it at least once. Otherwise on my class, I've got the Diamond Assault Shield, as you may or may not know. And what I did for this gameplay was actually take that camo off, because the Diamond Assault Shield, if you've ever seen it, is extremely garish, very conspicuous. It's got big lights on it. So I actually took all the camo off, just to kind of increase my chances a little bit better. Also, I was running Flak Jacket. I didn't run Ghost, just because I was finding I was getting killed by explosions a lot more in the earlier tries I had of this, and I was going to be shooting down the aircraft pretty consistently anyway. So I don't think there was a massive call for that. I had fast hands just to help me get my shield and epic share, but it's not particularly important, I don't think. In retrospect, I probably could have taken an extra black hat instead of fast hands, and actually I would recommend doing that, because I could have taken down another aircraft at the end of the first round. And then Tac Mask Extreme Conditioning. Tac Mask is just going to help you get out of sticky situations. As people are trying to slow you down with tac grenades, it's always good to have. And Extreme Conditioning is just good to keep up with the team. But that's about it. If you have any more ideas for challenges, leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.
Our tracks have been erased. Good job.
पानी का सिस्टम बंद हो गया है। पानी का सिस्टम काबिले